Morning all, can I get a quick mic check? Thanks guys. So what I'm watching, first of all, it's October 18th, 9:17 a.m. pre-market. So working backwards, XBTUSD, I'm buying every dip on the way down. That's your Bitcoin 100 times leverage. Facebook in from yesterday on the break into earnings, and it's going well. I'm in a swing there. AAOI, my toughest trade of the year. Could have more downside, we'll see. But anyway, when it gets lift, I'm going to hammer down long. Snap, I'm out the majority of it in the majority of the accounts for a small swing trade win. Shop, getting back into the area that I bought at, so it's now reconstructing. I'm watching the 100 MA on the daily, and it's sitting at 99.17. I think that's our next resistance, so that's a hold for me. The new swing that I'm looking at, that I looked at before, that I shoulda, coulda, woulda, is OSTK. That's overstock. That relates to crypto, blockchain technology. SPPI is the morning Momo, trading 1974, 36.51%. It is on the daily about to test previous highs. Previous highs are, oh no, it's over previous highs. Previous highs are 1523. Right now, trading 1983. Let's go into the weekly here quick. On the weekly, the chart looks fantastic. Now be careful with previous highs. Let's see where they are. Yeah, we're clear of the previous highs. So that's a good looking chart. So I wouldn't doubt. Oh yeah, and there's a gap way back here. Gap is, well, it starts in the 20-ish. Well, there's a whole bunch of different scenarios there, but basically runs from 14 to 40. So there's a big wide gap there, 1966. So it's kind of into the gap. Let's take a closer look here. 24.26 is officially into the gap. But I like it a lot. It's out of that bowl now, so as far as I'm concerned, that's probably gonna run this morning. And it's real strong going into open. We got 9 minutes left. PLX, so this one's up on news, trading 89 cents, up 36.1%. Yesterday was up 9%, so from 65 to 89. Israeli drug maker said it has entered into ex-US license. Collaboration agreement, so it's a PR move. So it's not really great news, but it's there in the way that it has its 200 MA on the daily, I believe. 89 cents brings it to, yeah, it's got its 200 MA. So this one could definitely go. Let's see where your resistance is. So you're trading 89 cents. You have resistance at 94 cents. Horizontal line, 90. Well, where is that? 93 cents is your first resistance. It's trading at 90. And then your next is, oh, you got a bunch of little ones on the way up, but your next serious resistance is at $1.30. And then your next serious resistance is at $1.49. And I'll mark one more at $1.67. So there's your resistance as you go through the market open. I'll just leave the resistance lines on here for while it trades. So this is your 5-minute chart. We'll see how market open goes. And you can watch those resistance lines as we go. SSKN trading 250 up 42.86%. It was off yesterday, which is kind of interesting, 2.23%. This is another PR move. It's an agreement. So both are PR moves, so you want to be cautious. It's not the best news, but not bad either. Up 42%, your daily at $2.50. That brings you just above your 200-day on the daily. That's bullish, but going into chart history, make sure you check and see what happened the other times it got its 200 MA and whether or not it held its gains. And you can tell by the trajectory of this chart that this is a official turd in the books of the street. So careful, careful. Don't hold any more than 22 minutes. Yeah, you're over your daily. So where's your resistance? Well, it's trading 250, 312. Horizontal line, 312. Well, it's a little, 309. That's your main. You get another one just above it. But this doesn't really respect any of that anyway. It pops if it's going to pop, and then it drops. If it's going to pop, it's going to drop. So it's a matter of if it pops. And the resistance lines on this one don't really mean a lot. Okay, so be cautious. Don't hold that one. Thank me later. SSKN, so I'll bring that down on the 5-minute for you. I don't think I'll trade either one of those, but I wouldn't doubt that SSKN pops. It's very bullish. It's bullish into the open. You got 4 minutes left. I think it'll probably go. It's just, you know, I'm not as young as most of you. 90 cents on PLX. Remember where your resistance points are. Your first one's at 93. Same thing here. Could go. SPPI. If there's any that I'm interested in, it's this one. OSTK is my choice for possible new swing. Watching my new swing from yesterday, Facebook, it's doing well. And watching my holds, Shop, Snap, AAOI, and XBTUSD. Okay, so we are 3 minutes to open. Thanks for the help on natural gas, Chris and Sean. We'll see how these open. SSKN, if you're playing small momos, in my opinion, that's a better play than PLX, but that's just an opinion. I could be totally wrong. But I think it's SSK. It's gearing up right now, volume's coming in. Squeeze momentum MACD, stock RSI, all of it's peaking, and it's almost at its pre-market high. Its resistance is at 309, so you got a little bit of room, and you got 3 minutes to open, so my gut tells me that's the one. PLX, hard to say. I guess we'll see what happens at open here, but those indicators don't look the best to me. I think you might see that come off here. And SPPI is strong into the open here. The indicators aren't the best, but this sure looks like the one I picked yesterday, and the one I picked yesterday I think ran 150% or something. OSTK, that's my swing I'm looking at. Okay, so I'm ready. Oh, if you're in oil, it's up against moderately strong intraday resistance. Okay, so we're almost ready to go here. At 20 seconds. Here comes your open. It's gone. So trading 273, 275. UCTT just alerted. 270, 268. It's up over 50%, so you got that marker. Wow, it's struggling with the 50%, I guess. Just a little bit of pressure there. PLX, it is tough to say what's going to happen there. It's up against resistance. SPPI, this is my morning pick. It's testing its pre-market high. SSKN, it's got some pressure, but it still has its VWAP, so it's structurally in play. It's certainly not going supernova, is it? It can take a few minutes to set up. PLX is coming off. SPPI is in good shape here. It's right at pre-market highs. So looking for that MACD on the 5, stock RSI, squeeze momentum all to turn up. Okay, so here goes SPPI. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left on that 5-minute candle, or 2 minutes and 50 seconds, sorry. SSKN looks good. It's holding up anyway. It's got some pressure, but it's holding up. It's holding VWAP. If it fails, I would cut quick. Your failure is at about 246, 244. And here goes SPPI. So I'm long SPPI. Minute and 57 seconds left on SPPI. Well, there you go. SSKN's got lift. Watch your $3 309 mark. SPPI trading 2028 under pressure now. I'm in around 2070, I think. Whoa, SKN came off hard. Holy shit. PLX came off. SPPI is under pressure. What happened? Everybody got negative real quick. Switch of the candle on the 5 is coming up in 5 seconds on SPPI here. SSKN. Why did it ever come off hard? It's I mean, it's structurally in play, but that's a lot of pressure going. PLX, tons of pressure. SPPI has pressure, but it's in much better position. Even it's having a hard time here. I'm wondering if there was news or something I'm missing in the markets here. IBM's got serious momentum this morning, just so you know. It's all over the scanners. OPTT-NEOT have interesting action here too. I don't know what I'm going to do with SPPI here. It's under pressure. It's not doing a lot. It's got a ton of volume though. Great liquidity. But it ain't moving. Why? That's the question. What's wrong? There we go. So 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. It's got some rebuys coming in. That MACD might turn up on the 5 here, and it might go stock RSI's up and squeeze momentum's good. You do have some volume. Let's look on the 1. On the 1 minute, you have decreasing volume until the last minute, so new volume's coming in now. So on the one, your stock RSI is curling up, your MACD's up, squeeze momentum's up, your volume's up, and price is up. So on the one, you're structurally in good shape. On the 5, your MACD just crossed up, squeeze momentum's green, stock RSI is up, volume's okay, and your price action's good. And you have your VWAP. So structurally, this is completely in play. Now, what we're going to do is just fatten up this VWAP because you're going to want to watch it close. That's the orange line on your screen. So getting into the last minute here, you want to watch for pressure. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left. There's buying coming in. That's a good sign going into the end of a 5-minute candle. And here comes more. Minute and 15 seconds. Okay, so we're into the last minute. We got buying coming in. It's up, there it is. So it's up over its previous high of its 5 minutes. So it's in good shape structurally. It's well above its VWAP. It held VWAP on that candle. You've got the volume coming in. You got price. It held the bottom of the previous 5-minute candle without a problem. In fact, that candle held the previous pre-market high. So all of these things are structurally what you need to look for. Squeeze momentum's bright green and up, MACD is up, stock RSI is up. As that stock RSI gets closer to the top, if that happens, that's where you want to think about getting out. That's one thing. Of course, you want to watch that MACD close. So what you do now, because you're into your next, well, you're not into your next. Whoa, I got to back up. There's 20 seconds left in this candle. Got ahead of myself there. So here's your last minute. There's 10, 12 seconds left. My bad on that one. So a little bit of pressure coming in right before your switch. So here's your switch to your new 5-minute. So we'll take a look at your 5-minute chart. So here's your switch. So there's a lot of good things about this play. You just got to watch it and whether or not it sees its follow through. So now what we're going to do, that structurally it's in play, we're going to look for MAs on time frames higher. So your 15, your 30, and your indicators. So your stock RSI in your 30 is about to turn up. MACD squeezes up. Your 45-minute is in great shape. 1-hour chart, it's in good shape. All of your indicators are up. And on your daily, you're up into a gap. So it's a matter whether or not it holds the gap. And then you go to your weekly. And your MACD, by the way, is up on your daily and your stock RSI, and that's a big deal. On your weekly, this is a follow through. So you see how it has its 200. The MAs are coming through the 200 underneath. That gives it some serious momentum. Your MACD is up, squeeze momentum, stock RSI, everything's up. It's out of the bowl, and it's in its breakout. Now you are getting close to 50% on your percentage Momo here, so you got to be really careful as you get closer to 50%. You're at 44 right now. So what we do is we go back to our 1 minute here. It looks fine. Go to your 5. You have 3 minutes left. All your indicators are up. And we should be fine. But it's that 50%, which is probably what it hit when it hit 2138 there. So that's your main resistance right now. Okay, going back to your other ones real quick. So SSKN, more fallout. Still has its 200 MA on the 5, so it actually is in play. It's just structurally not great. PLX, surprisingly enough, it's holding up. And SPPI is moderate. So we'll see what happens. OSTK, so this is my swing pick. It's starting to come off. I'm going to try and find a low on it for the day and then hit it for a swing. Shop, one of my holds is up a little bit here this morning. Looks like we may have found a bottom. Snap is snapping to the downside here. It's still up above my buy. I have very little left anyway in it. AAOI is up a point and Facebook is basically flat. XBTUSD is off a bit but getting a pop now. And let's go back to our position here. OPTT is on the scans. So OPTT has divergent behavior, so it's caught the shorts. SSKN's coming off. So SSKN didn't do what it was supposed to do. OPTT caught some of the better traders in the market, day traders on the short side here. So two surprises this morning. So OPTT's caught some good traders on the short side. It's divergent, and this thing could really get going because of it. And SSKN came off and caught some awesome traders on the long side. Two huge surprises there. PLX, personal surprise because it's holding up, and SPPI is very moderate. It's that 50% issue there. So I might look for an out on this one, just so you're aware. The 5-minute did just switch, and it is flagging bull. So it's structurally still in play and flagging bullish intent, but it's that 50%. OPTT, let's take a look. So here's the one that caught, see, here's the squeeze. So it's caught the shorts flat-footed. And it's got its 200 on the daily. This thing's going to squeeze more, 66%. And resistance is, oh man, where is resistance? You might be in it. Between here and, yeah, between 240 and $3 you're in resistance, but I don't know, man, it's squeezing. Ugh, pressure in SPPI. I should have paid attention to that 50%. Damn it. Damn. OPTT resistance 250, 270 areas, and that's it. It's in squeeze mode. SPPI, I might have to just cut here for a loss. I hate to do it, but might have to. Damn. Damn. Sell SPPI. God, I hate losses. Bounce, you bugger, bounce. Sitting right on VWAP. Damn it. Ugh. What a weird open. Come on, baby. How's OPTT doing? it's starting to settle down too. Very odd pre or open, market open. So there's a little bit of buying coming in here. There's a lot of gurus got chewed up there this morning. That doesn't look good. 40 seconds left. Shit. Netflix under pressure. So SPPI has sort of lost its VWAP. This stock is so bullish, I hate to cut on it. It's got VWAP again, so there's buying coming in there. Here comes the buying. There it is. 269. Look at that. So tough to sell a bullish stock like that. 284, 281, 2093. Nice. Yeah, so I'm not the only one thinking the same way. Never let your fear decide your future. Amen. Amen. So this is one of the benefits of picking strong plays and strong real companies. You can see the grace that I gave it, and it's still structurally strong. They came back in and bought it. OPTT, the one that caught the shorts, and a lot of guys took losses on. It's starting to come off. So they were shorting it, and then it got away on them, and then they cut, and now it's coming off. So the short would actually start to work. So that's caught some of the best traders on the market. SSKN caught some of the best traders on the market the other way. So weird morning, and PLX is kind of whatever. I'm just going to take that off the board because it's do what it does. OSTK, I'm looking for that to come off so I can get into a swing. So here we go. Look at that. SPPI trading 2105, 2106. So now, if it gets over pre-market highs, really this isn't a sell unless it significantly loses VWAP. But the problem is my buy is over top of VWAP, so I don't know that I would give it that much room. This is a tough one to decide. Like, you know, do you now get into a swing on it in that flag? or not. On the 1 week, I mean, look at that chart. That is one of the most beautiful charts on the market right now. So this is part of the discipline, right? Going into your weekly chart, your daily, et cetera, et cetera. If it sets up on your weekly and it sets up all the way through, and you take a morning momentum like I did there, you can give it a lot more room than you can with the shit, right? This is earnings on the 6th, so you got lots of room into earnings. Its issue is that it's fighting that 50% on the daily. So it'll probably come off on the day and then run again into earnings. So unfortunately, I might miss the play because as it gets up to 50%, you know, it's probably a great swing. It's probably what this is. It's probably going to lose lift through the day because of the 50%. And then it's going to be great into its earnings, if I had to guess. Like, how are you going to slow that down? Squeezing the daylights out of the shorts. I don't know what the short interest is, but wowza. That's a bullish chart. So what does one do? Cut and enter later in the day around lunch? Swing it into earnings? I was going to do that with OSTK though. Very interesting. So OPTT, geez, look at that. So now it's getting lift again. Talk about chopping up the bulls. SSKN just killed the bulls. OSTK is coming off as planned. It's 9:55. I gotta make a decision here in the next 10 minutes at the most. This might be it. It might just come off now. XBTUSD is got ugly downdraft. I'm looking for that blue line for a big entry, so I'll wait. SPPI, man, I don't know what to say. Facebook is flat. AAOI, looking for a bottom. It might not be there yet, but when I do get it, I'm going to hit it hard. Snap is off a little bit. I don't hold much anywhere anyway. A little bit left. That was a decent little win. Shop, I think it's probably found its bottom. And I'll hit that again once it gets momentum. OSTK, I'm looking for a down later on. For a swing, SSKN is just turned out. And it shouldn't have, in my opinion. OPTT got the shorts. Red-handed, flat-footed, and SPPI is at a near high of day, trading at 45.5%, and it's 9:56 in the morning. This is an interesting stock. This should be coming off by now. This might be a decent play, boy. Lung cancer drug. And the crazy thing is we all know it's going to fail. Eventually. So what, it goes to $60 and then turds down to $6. I wonder how it's going to handle earnings. It's run up in advance of earnings, the last 4 earnings. Sure is strong considering it's up near 50% and it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I have like 2 minutes to make a decision, I think. what's its low? 1922. So even if it floats off into nowhere land today, it might sit at 1940, 1950. So that'd be off $1. Hold it into earnings. It'd probably go into earnings at about 27, 28, 29 bucks. Come off $1 for a $9 gain. Sounds like good risk reward to me. So I think I might just take the pain. Oh, XBTUSD, I gotta do more entry here soon. Dang, this one's testing me too. 51.73 it's trading at. Wowza. Talk about pressure in that. I'm in now 15,200 contracts. So there's the downdraft on SPPI 2050. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hold that one. UCTT, by the way, it alarmed. I don't know what's going on with it. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm not sure what to do here. Too many decisions too fast. So there's the pressure. I think the bulls will just keep hitting this thing every time it comes down. It was just that 50%. I should have, could have, would have. I looked at everything but the percentages. But it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's sitting at 40% up on the day. It's hardly got pressure really. And it's got earnings coming up and it's got fantastic data. So I'm going to hold this and then I'm going to swing it. OPTT did well actually, considering. SSKN, what a turd. OSTK, watching for it to come off for a swing. SHOP, I think we got a bottom there. Snap coming off a little bit. AAOI, I don't believe we got a bottom, but it's showing that we might. And Facebook's about to get ripping again. XBTUSD is way off. I'm looking for an entry. Oh, down in the 5090 range.